Group. Today, I want to talk to you about down payment assistance. Specifically, I want to talk about 4 misconceptions that are floating around out there. First things first, down payment assistance. You often hear this word. You also hear DPA, down payment assistance. It's when you need money for your down payment and your closing costs. Let's say you have good credit score and a good job, but you don't have money for that down payment. Well, there are companies, there are programs, and they're not all just government-based. These programs will give you money or grants to help cover these costs for you. Now, we can get into why they do this. They are community building projects. They are organizations. They are tax-exempt organizations. Regardless of what they are, their intent is to make neighborhoods stronger and to help buyers like you if you don't have money but are credit worthy. So here's how it works. You apply, you get approved, you get money. It's that simple. But there are 4 misconceptions out there that we have to talk about. The first misconception about DPA is that you have to be a first-time home buyer. Now, that is probably true for some programs, but not all. Keep in mind that there are a lot of programs out today where you could be a repeat homeowner, repeat buyer, and use the program. Number 2, there are income limits. Yes, there are income limits for some of these programs. But did you know that the income limit for some of these programs goes up to actually right around $160,000 a year? So you can make $160,000 a year, you could be a repeat buyer, and you potentially could qualify for down payment assistance. Keep that in mind. Number 3, credit box is narrow. What that means is that there's a misconception out there that getting approved is going to be really tough in underwriting. And, sometimes it probably will be a little challenging, but not always. Not always. In fact, I'd say many DPA programs allow for what is called a manual underwrite. They also allow you to get approved with no credit score at all. And that's flexible. If you know anything about lending, that is a very flexible option to have. So credit box is not that narrow, guys. It's not as hard as you think. Number 4, this is probably the biggest misconception of all, and it is that down payment assistance programs are just really tough to get approved. They're going to be difficult. And it's probably true in some cases, but it's actually not true today. In all cases, the biggest DPA lender that we work with just reported to us that their average closing time right now for down payment assistance is 14 days. Now, if you know anything about lending, that is the same as a regular non-DPA loan. So keep these misconceptions in mind, and keep in mind that if your lender is not talking to you about these, talk to somebody who is, because the reason why you're probably not hearing about this program is because either the lender doesn't offer the program or, unfortunately, the lender maybe just doesn't know how to do it. And to be honest, that's a misconception in its own. These are not that tough to do as the lender. So look at your options, know what's available, and if we can save you $10,000, $15,000, or $20,000 of grant money that you don't have to pay back, let's talk. Let's save you some money. Give us a call if we can help, 970-786-0222. Have a good one.